Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some different gift ideas for Christmas that we can make as woodworkers. Starting off strong, we're going to go with wooden pens and pencils. Everybody loves these things. You can make them out of all different types of woods or acrylics. Moving on down the list, we have some basic bowls. This is a really small bowl that I made out of spalted ambrosia maple and it turned out great. The recipient absolutely loved it. And moving on, we have one of these. This is a segmented wooden bowl. It's a little bit trickier to make, but they turn out great and have some awesome patterns in them. Now we have a little small walnut recipe box. Something really simple, but looks really nice, and it's functional. I mean, these would sell great at craft shows. I don't batch these out for them, but I really should. I believe they would move really well, and they would also make great gifts. This is something I actually made for myself to keep in the shop. It's a wooden pen and pencil holder. Keeps track of all the stuff you need to in the shop because we always lose them. So they make a great gift. Also, measuring cups and spoons. As you see here, I got really fancy with the handles, decided to do a bunch of different stuff. It takes a lot longer to do that. So as a gift for somebody you know, or even making it for yourself, go wild with it. Do whatever you want. But when it comes to trying to sell something, sometimes people don't like the same things you do. So I try to keep it to a shape that's kind of neutral like this. It's just one straight taper from the middle to each end, and it's slightly rounded over and sanded smooth, and it's something that everybody kind of likes. So now we're going to move on into cutting boards. Who doesn't make cutting boards for the holidays? This was a random like chaos style-ish end grain board. You can do something in a straight pattern or just stagger it left to right a little bit. I mean, the possibilities are endless. This next one here is actually a repeating end grain pattern. It's all book match pieces, and it turned out great. I really like this one. It was one of my favorites. And then I also made this one. This was another staggered pattern where I just flipped the pattern back and forth, and it came up with this kind of cool, like, stripe, but also random-ish pattern. And now going into your basic boards, you can go in and laminate strips into any pattern that you want. And you can use any type of wood too. I mean, well, really any type of hardwood, I should say. Doesn't matter if it's domestic or exotic, just a good hardwood works great for cutting boards. Moving on to bottle stoppers. Another great fun thing to make on a lathe. Those were acrylic, and these are some different exotic woods here, but you can use domestic woods as well. Your walnuts, cherries, maples, or get your exotics like your bloodwood, padauk, palrosa, rosewood, and back to some acrylics again. The acrylics are great because they add a ton of different color to it, and they really spice it up. And they also don't get damaged by water, so really nice. And ice cream scoops. Y'all have seen me make tons of ice cream scoops on this channel. If you want to see it, go back and watch a video. But you can have a lot of fun with these, especially if you pick out a piece of wood like this with some nice figure in it, get a little bit of curl in it. Really likes to bend the light off of it, makes for a nice piece. And cheese slicers. I've also made a video on these, go check it out. But these are a great gift around Christmas. Everybody loves them. I mean, I don't know many people who don't like cheese, unless you're lactose intolerant. But you can get fun with it. Either make them out of a small board like that, or like this. I've matched these up with the pattern from my cutting boards. So, really, you can do a lot of stuff with this, and just go wild with it. Another one that does pretty well around this time of year is salt and pepper shakers. They're a little bit trickier to make, but, well, they're not trickier to make. The assembly process isn't as easy sometimes if the hole gets bored off a little off center sometimes, but they're a big hit. And another big hit, if you have a hunter in your life that loves to be outside in the woods, make them one of these deer calls. I mean, a deer call or duck call, predator call, they'll love it and they will thank you forever. Another thing that you could try to do would be one of these boxes. This is a simple one that I made using box joints, and I did a little floating lid in the top. And this was actually used to hold a pistol in it. But it could be a jewelry box or something else too. So hopefully this gave y'all some ideas for what you can make this year for Christmas. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.